Files are,
We'll call the meeting back to order. No decisions were made.
they're trash.
Do we want to see if we can get somebody in early? Do we want to try to get Dawn in?
He's on his way, sorry. I'm
Okay.
reading,
Who is?
Cody is.
Dale's been on the river bottom for 3 days spraying.
Russian olives? Yeah, I knew that at Gilbert's. Justin was trying to help him get the chemical, and they ended up having to call Jeff because Jeff knew the mix. Jeff did that a couple weeks ago. We had another sprayer because you have to use dye in it.
Oh,
And Jeff's like, I'm not running my big sprayer for that.
Right.
So got a second one just because of the dye in it.
yeah.
He said he's chopped down 240 some little cedars.
Cedars? Really?
He said he finally quit chopping cedars so he could get more of the Russian olives done before it freezes.
Cody and Jill are on their way down. Jill needs to get in and ask about selling an ambulance. Chris is coming in on the transportation.
Sorry, good morning. Ryder called me back right as I was walking out. We're getting ready to start working on the grant in the next month. And for that, I just need your approval to approve the Title VI again for 24, just an annual approval that they require. So last time you guys just did a motion to approve it going forward. It's revised every 3 years, so next year will be a year to update it all. But that's it.
So you need a motion to do what?
To approve the Title VI.
Okay, well,
Or here you can read your motion from last year. The Title VI plan for 2024.
okay, I'll make a motion to approve the title plan for the Cheyenne County Public Transportation.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve Title VI. And is that for 2024, 2025?
It's 24, because we did
Okay,
it,
For
yeah.
2024. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
I guess it's 24,
Opposed?
25, but yeah. So, yep, grant document should come out probably this week. So, once that gets released, I'll start working on that and probably see it at the end of October for approval and go from there.
Okay.
You guys have
Heard
anything?
anything about another van?
I haven't seen, until they send the documents out, I won't know what the cost is. I mean, if you're good, I'll go ahead and apply for a capital also to try to replace it. We're just getting close. Shoot, I don't know what the miles are. I mean, we still haven't reached that 100,000 mark. We're getting closer. But I mean, that's kind of the threshold, but I'd rather keep us on their radar, keep applying, so that way they know where we're at and how close we're getting.
Okay.
So, but yep. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Okay, awesome.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ready for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on up, bud. How are you today?
Good, yourself? Good. I've got several things, just so
Okay.
you know. I'll start with the pet project we're working on with Jill and I on employee assistance program. Mental health, a lot of places have it. We've been looking around. We want to look a little bit further. We have no idea what these things cost or anything. Basically, it's a mental health thing for the emergency workers. And that's one of our main points is if we do this, we want to make sure that it includes the employees of the county who are volunteers who are not on the county's insurance. Does that make sense? Because the ones that's going to need it the most are the volunteer firemen, the volunteer EMTs, things like that. Most of these, like if you have a critical incident, it gives you a couple free counseling sessions, somebody to talk to. You know, like you get two free counseling sessions a year. You know, you can call somebody up, talk to them about what happened, you know, how it's affecting you, things like that. Like I said, before we go any further, I just wanted to make sure this was something you guys were interested in and something we had permission to kind of look into and see what it would partake, what it would cost, what all's included.
I think you can go ahead with it,
Yeah.
find out and come back and visit with us.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea, because I know when I was driving the ambulance, they had a lot of times when somebody needed to talk about something.
Yeah. And like I said, I think the key point is remembering a lot of those, if we attach it to, because when looking into where I have looked into, a lot of them are attached in for all county employees on part of their benefit package, which would be great. But we got to remember that the majority of those who probably need it the most are the volunteers who are not on the benefit package. So it need to be worded or in a way, or set up in a way that those volunteers had access to it.
Okay.
Okay, the second thing is a chair. We need a new chair in dispatch. I know that sounds petty, but the 24-hour chairs are not cheap. So I'm coming down to talk to you. We've looked at a couple of chairs. The 24-hour chairs, one, by that they're designating that it's meant to be set in 24 hours a day. Most of these chairs are designed, somebody sits in them for 8 hours a day, they sit empty 16 hours a day. This chair is set into for 24 hours a day. It moves around, they scoot around and stuff. And it's also got to be comfortable, it's got to be adjustable. As you know, not everybody's going to like the same chair. So most of these chairs have a lot of adjustments. So it fits you, fits him, fits him. Somebody likes a stiff chair, somebody likes a soft chair. They could say change settings, things like that. The last 24-hour chair we bought, and I want to be careful to say the 24-hour chair. The last 24-hour chair we bought, if you figure out its lifetime, was like, it figures out to be just like penny an hour that it was set in, is what it cost us to own it. We bought a chair in between, that's the one we need to replace. We thought maybe one of those gamer chairs would be a good idea. It did not last very long. It's broke, it's unusable. But I would like permission to seek bids on a 24-hour chair. Tell you, they're probably gonna cost around $2,000, is what the last one cost us.
Do those chairs, do they adjust kind of like a car, driver one, driver two?
Oh, yeah, they have they're not automatic, you gotta go through and change dials and stuff, but they're very adjustable. They're very, very adjustable. They even have like a hand pump to pump the back if you want a stiffer back, if you want it, then you can lock it. If you don't want the back to come back, if you want the back to go back, the height.
Yeah, I think you need something comfortable for.
And these have multiple legs, because they have to scoot between computers and radios and stuff like that to make it last longer and be more durable, going back and forth, as they scoot across. There's just tons of options on them to make everybody comfortable and happy. And they do last a while. If I was gonna buy a chair like that, it wouldn't last a year in dispatch. I mean, somebody's sitting in it 24 hours a day, somebody's swiveling in it, somebody's rocking in it, somebody's scooting across the floor 24 hours a day. They just don't last very long. And at the end, I know $2,000 sounds like a lot, but you buy, you're gonna buy a lot of couple $100 chairs in the same amount of time that this one's lifespan is. So I would like to, well, I'll rephrase that. I've already have some prices. I would like to, have the permission to purchase one.
And how much would that be, do you know?
They all came in around that $2,000 mark. They're all like just a little, like $1 or $2. What's that?
Is that delivered? I mean.
Yeah, it's delivered.
Okay.
Will that come out of the 911 budget?
I'm waiting for an answer on that. If it can come out of the 911 budget, it will. If not, I have another budget source to use that is not the dispatch budget, if that makes sense. We have ways to pay for it without it coming out of our regular operating budget. We have funds that are already set up that we could use money. It's just a matter of which one of those it will come out of, so.
Seems like it could come out of 911.
But yeah, it may be, I just haven't gotten an answer back yet, so.
Could I make a motion not to exceed 2,000?
Yeah. Well, I'm worried because I'm like, you know how it is, and it's like, oh, there's the $100 for delivery. We forgot to put on there. Can we say 2,200? That way it covers anything like
Okay.
that type of stuff.
Okay, I'll make a motion. We'll give you permission to purchase a chair for not to exceed 2,200.
How much would 4 or 5 pillows cost?
They could stand for that much money.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to purchase a 24-hour chair for not to exceed $2,200. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Okay.
Okay. The third thing is I'd like to ask to go into executive session to discuss non-elected personnel.
Do we, just a second, Cody, do we need to?
Wait, you just can't start it before 9 o'clock?
Okay. He knew it's fine. For what? I'm sorry.
Non-elected personnel,
Okay.
How long?
5 minutes or less.
So move.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded to have 5 minutes executive session for non-elected personnel. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I'm sorry, I just didn't know if we had to start it at 9. So.
Yeah.
If the notice says 9, you can't start before.
Okay.